Welcome to Dice Nerds and Nagas, coming at you from Lot 369 in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Dice Nerds and Nagas, the maybe official D&D podcast of CP 5-Star Fried Chicken, with convenient locations everywhere in Phnom Penh, except for near my apartment. Now, where we left off, our heroes had made some deals with devils inadvertently and against their will. They're going to probably have to do some sort of bachelorette game for an evil demon. Sune, the goddess of the moon, has given Jessop a message and some different leads to investigate when it comes to the cycle. And they find themselves outside of Modok's flying invisible castle. They kind of know where it is, but they have no idea how to get in and cannot even see the building. And that is where we start off now.
We head toward the corpse near the castle.
Yes, there was a corpse that is familiar and found in the last session. Check the previous session yourself, you lazy bums.
When I approach the corpse, I put my hand over its face, smack it around a little bit and go, "Wake up! Wake up!"
You hear a coughing in the back. Use the dagger.
No, that's not how it works, though.
Dagger of recall.
I think you probably have to stab it.
Okay, pull out the dagger. How's this work? Mentally.
Alright, stab it.
Oh, this is gonna be good. I look for its heart, I jam it right into its heart. Wake up!
Not the heart!
In Kunla's name, wake up.
In Kunla's name, wake up!
And the little ruby on the hilt of the dagger glows for a second, and a wispy kind of smoke comes out of the corpse's mouth and kind of hangs in the air in front of your face. What do you want? Let me return.
I need to ask you some questions.
Ask away then, living one.
Who are you?
Was a member of the cult of the void, sent to plunder the castle of its secrets.
How'd that go?
Poorly.
And so does Buddy. We're wondering, how do we get inside the castle? It didn't work out that well for you.
There's a phrase that must be spoken. It's written above the door.
Right above the door. We can't see the door.
Can we hear and see this, or is this mental?
No, I'm speaking.
Conversation.
They can. Well, yeah. Actually, this is.
Speak with
the ghost is speaking out loud.
Yeah.
Everyone can hear this conversation with the ghosty.
We can't see the castle. How did your people see?
We were implanted with eyes of the hag. I was sent first.
Well, apparently after what happened to you, it doesn't look like they sent anyone else.
Can you see the entrance now?
Yes,
Well, I look at his
in a
corpse.
sense.
I look at his eyes. Are they rotten?
There are no eyes. It's just kind of like a ball of smoke.
Like in the body.
Yeah.
Oh,
in the corpse. The
Um,
eyes.
they're kind of
charred.
rotted. Yeah, it's been sitting out. This corpse has been sitting in the swamp for a while. It's amazing that there's
What's the
enough
phrase?
left.
We have to read it on the door.
You can tell us what it is.
Were you able to read it? I mean, how did this happen to you? What trap did you set off?
I did not give the proper respect, I suppose, walking in. That is what the phrase details.
Oh,
Those that wish to enter Modok's domain must announce themselves and prostrate before his esteemed majesty. Or prostrate. Not prostrate.
I was like
a Chinese emperor in the old
simply
times.
one of us is going to enjoy this adventure.
You need to announce yourselves and...
I got this. I've done this many times.
Alright, everybody step back. Acki's going first.
So yes, the ghost says, may I return?
Yes. Pull the dagger out of his chest.
Do you cut it from the world?
No, because that's like a bad thing.
Yeah, yeah, that's
No.
like what you do if, you know, you
No,
want
it's
to...
not, no.
Ah, so
not
he goes back into the corpse's mouth.
So we must prostrate ourselves before Modok.
What's the phrase?
No, there's no phrase. You
Must
just must
announce themselves.
Announce yourself.
yourself.
pay the proper respects, and prostrate yourselves.
Okay, you go first and then we'll follow.
I look at the burnt, charred corpse and go, okay. Then I look at Buddy. Buddy looks back at me going,
Bastard!
oh, you. Come on, Buddy.
Oh, now it's okay.
Well, this is a life or death. You know, this is
Fine.
Okay, so we go over. So
What do I gotta do? I guess you said it a bunch of times earlier.
yeah, from
Yes, thank you.
okay, we're gonna go for prostrate. That's gonna be kneeling, bowing.
Prostrating is all the
Kowtowing.
way down.
Yeah, head to head, kowtow 3 times. Announcing yourself. That's simple enough. Showing the proper respects. In demon terms, usually you've got to go through the whole spiel. You
No
are the
demon.
one.
Oh, you're talking about
Usually when a demon or a lord or someone like that, you really have to go through the whole list. Wonderful, every description of wondrous and a great, amazing, excellency. Just go down the list.
So all the adjectives?
Everything.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So Buddy struts forward.
Remember his name.
But we have to go through. So we review with Buddy every adjective we can think of.
Okay.
Wondrous, amazing, the
Remember
mightiest,
his
the
name.
greatest,
Masterful.
the strong, masterful,
Masterful.
Giants like to be called sexy, right?
sexy, fairest of them all. And we go through every single description. And then we go, got it, Buddy?
I'll do fine.
Alright.
Buddy
Showtime!
struts forward, kind of gets on his knees a little bit. Kind of scooches forward on his knees and says, "Oh, I'm Buddy, too great, wonderfully dumb, stupid, dead Modok."
I pull him back! I pull him back. Once he says that, I pull him. Dismiss.
The spot he was in.
Faster than lightning.
The spot he was in. Hit several times with red blasts of energy from above where the door most likely is.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm guessing imps aren't the most likable people in the world.
It's not in his nature. You gotta understand this. I mean, I can tell him how to do things, but sometimes, you know. So, Jessop.
Do we have a rope? Anybody got a rope?
I don't think a rope's gonna help.
Well, I don't know. But just in case this goes wrong, I mean, I can give it a go.
Pretty sure we all have rope.
If
We
it
do
goes
have
wrong,
one,
you get
but I mean-
hit with lasers.
Yeah, okay, I can snap my fingers, or I can mentally just will something faster or the speed of lightning. The rope is not gonna beat the lightning.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, look, if we want in, we gotta do this anyway, so I
Each
mean,
one of us, right?
Everyone. But we only need the first one to succeed.
Let's draw
All right.
straws.
Let's draw
Oh,
some.
yeah, just roll a dice. You.
Yeah.
Roll a
do it.
d4.
Wait,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
he's
D4.
good.
I'll do it.
Actually, I feel up everyone first, and then I go, Feather, you survived the last lightning bolt, didn't you?
I did. Someone else's turn.
You're the toughest of us all.
Not as tough as that. Did that look like a lightning bolt?
was it like fire or lightning?
Fire,
or just
lightning.
like fucking laser beams?
Fire lightning? Laser beam.
It was Melf's minute meteors. That's.
I could try.
He said he's going.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. Yeah. So I'll go forward and I'll even like do a little spiel. I'll take some incense and like drop it out there and get down. Great and powerful Modok. And I go down on these. I am Jessop Winthrop, of the wolf kind. Most excellent Modok, we beseech you for entrance into your great and esteemed palace amongst the skies.
You hear a clicking and a clacking sound. The door opens for you.
Most excellent Modok, I am unworthy of this gift. Thank you. And I walk slowly forward and grovel a little bit as I'm doing it.
As soon as you go in, the door closes again.
Alright.
Oh, he's in it.
Yes.
Okay, I do the same thing.
Second.
Great, wonderful Modok. I am Feather Marshal and I prostrate myself. You are the greatest cloud giant that we all know, never seen before. We've heard your stories great and far.
The door clicks open after a certain amount of ass kissery and lets you in. Two remaining have not paid their dues.
I kneel, kowtow, head touching the floor 3 times. Oh, great and wondrous Modok, I am Acki, and I have come to worship your greatness and enter. I am not worthy of your marvelous excellenceness. Please.
And it opens for you. And last one.
And I don't raise my head as I walk in. Thank you, oh great and wondrous Modok.
I go forward, get down on my knees, put my head to the ground, stay prostrate, and begin. Oh, great and wondrous Modok, such that has never been seen before in our universe.
Oh, that's a good one.
You are what we could all hope to be one day. Please grant me access to your wonderful world inside your castle, so I that may learn from you. And I go.
The red carpet comes out.
Red carpet goes.
Yeah, you did not really announce yourself.
Then,
So...
oh, Jesus Christ, thanks, Daddy!
It's funny. It's funny.
That's 7 damage of fiery damage.
Okay. Ah, damn it! Okay, I start again. I, Zenbrix, Oakling.
There you go.
Off I go through the same thing again.
Same thing, and then it lets you in.
Okay. Fucking cunt.
I was waiting.
That's D&D right there.
Fuck you, Daddy.
I am evil.
Okay, so the castle is open to you guys, and
Alright, seeing as I'm the first one in, can I do a perception check?
you'll all see it at the same time. So, the keep you find from the inside is made of a mixture of glistening white stone and semi-transparent blue glass. The gate lays open, and above it is a detailed mosaic of Modok made in semi-precious stones. He sits astride 2 clouds holding a lightning bolt and a great sword in the other hand. Taking time to look it over, you see that the eyes are crackling with energy, and that was what was shooting laser bolts at those that did not properly show the right respect to the mosaic. Through the door lies a magnificent greeting hall. The floor made of polished marble and columns of dark blue tile rise up to a pointed ceiling. Next to the door, on your left and your right, are 2 blue glowing glass orbs sitting on pedestals, giving off a soft blue light. So both of them kind of flashing a little bit with this inner blue light. It's not crackling, it's very soft light, kind of going on and off.
Do I see any blood trails or dead bodies or anything along those lines?
Here is the first floor.
Killed Modok.
Yeah, I know, but like some people got
Came in here?
No.
Yes, yeah, that's the main entrance, and then these are the 2 glowing
If somebody
orbs.
goes
You
down
see
here,
there's another glowing
I don't
orb
think these
up
rubies
the
would
stairway.
still be here.
Exactly
They would be
the
in this
same.
castle.
Do they seem like, I don't know, do they seem
Orton's
like
supposed to be in there somewhere.
What are these?
fucking,
Yes, those are the columns.
Couch.
do they
Yes.
seem like alarms? Or do they seem like something that's probably going to be able to make this thing move?
There are no external markings
Okay.
on it, or the pedestals.
Okay.
I summon Buddy back and
Alright.
tell him, find out who's in here. So, invisible.
Right, he takes a minute, flies around.
And most of all, find her brother.
Says there's a lot of locked doors and things like that, boss. I couldn't really get around too much, but heard some noise coming from the kitchen. Because I think it's the kitchen. Big double doors down to the left. Go down the left side of the hallway.
When you reach the kitchen and you heard noises, is there a keyhole or under a crack you could turn into a tiny spider and go under?
This whole place is like airtight, boss. I've kind of never seen anything like it before. There's a few little tubes going up and down, but they kind of smell funny. I don't really know.
I'm gonna turn into a wolf, and what I'd like to do is sort of just I want to get a sense of what I can smell around the place. Like, does it smell if people have been in here recently? Or
If you're doing a sniff test,
yeah.
roll perception on that sniff test. Well, I take a bite of my seat.
With
Wow.
advantage.
Take advantage of that time to do advantage.
It is 23.
Yes. He takes 5 of that with advantage.
Are we inside?
Yes,
Yes,
you're
yes,
all
yes.
set.
Yeah.
23.
You're all in the grand foyer, the greeting hall.
And I guess I'd be looking for like footprints and shit as well. But yeah, 23.
I can shadow teleport everywhere now. This is a torch. Because it says basically dim light is anywhere where there's not
This is a
bright
very
sunlight.
well lit
it's
castle.
very
It's
Yeah.
well lit. Okay.
Yeah, artificially lit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like because you said the walls are like.
Gleaming. and-
Gleaming blue
Okay.
glass, and
Yeah,
there's
it sounds-
large
it sounds
chandeliers all over.
Mhm.
Let's see, and also, okay, so you can smell, the whole castle's perfumed. There are scents, a mixture of different scents constantly being piped through the walls through little tubes. Always different scents to keep the nose from getting bored and from it falling into the background.
Alright.
But looking beyond these perfumey scents, you can smell the giant, the same giant small whiffs of his scent on these blue orbs beside on the left and right side of the door.
Do
Okay.
those
Oh, hi.
orbs look like some sort of like where he would put both hands or something?
No, they're too far away for that.
But he's a
Even
giant.
for a giant?
I know, but they're set pretty far apart. The whole doorway.
How high are they?
They're about, maybe here, the top of the orb. It's like chest high for a normal human. So
Chest high for normal.
So it would be like,
There's one at the top of the
it'd
stairs.
be calf height for a...
And there's one at the top of the stairs.
yes, there's another one on top of the stairs.
So of course the roof is like way
Way up, yeah.
Okay. What about any footprints or anything like that around? I mean, like, or is the place magically cleaned as well?
It is abnormally clean. You do notice there's a small pool of dried blood on the first step of the stairs. As you pat around the living room, I guess. So you smell the giant, last of his scent all over the orb.
Okay.
One of the orbs near the door. And you can smell a bit of blood on the first step of the stairs.
Does it smell human?
Yeah.
Should we maybe go where they said the noises were?
The kitchen.
The noises were first.
Let's head towards the kitchen.
Sort out any...
Are the doors locked
Let's
to
take
the
that.
kitchen?
Buddy said they were.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to try to mage hand open the... Is there a knob? Is there something like that? Or is it a magical...
He
opening?
says there was a knob, but it wasn't going.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna... Well, I don't know what you prepared today, but do you speak with animals?
Animals.
Well, yeah.
He's a
'cause
wolf.
I'm a wolf right now.
Can't you speak English?
I'm
Wolves
a
can't
wolf right
speak,
now.
man. He's a wolf. He's an actual wolf.
You
So he
can,
doesn't
you can
remember
investigate the orbs.
Anything.
No, I remember, but like I'm just trying to. I wanna keep my perception advantage and stuff. So
What? No, but are we
I'll,
in front of the kitchen door now, or are we...
No, you're still in the
Still in the foyer.
foyer.
So I'll-
around here.
I'll,
I imagine.
Oh, this is the... Where's the orbs? Where's the orbs?
there.
So there's the door. One orb there that you guys can see. The library locked. Cannot get in.
Oh, those look like light switches. I put my hand on an orb.
Right, which one? The one on the left or the
The one
right?
on the right.
Okay, let me check my little orb list. And seated, the one on the right?
Yep, I put my hand on it.
Okay, so entrance right. Detailed right over here.
Entrance stage
You
right.
hear a sort of gravelly, low voice. So here it is, the Driftwood Swamps. Coming out of the orb now, it's just a recorded message. Nasty place as far as I can tell. But all of my research, all of my dreams lead me to believe that I can find some answers out here. My first stop
What language
is to
is it in?
Giant.
Okay, I understand.
My first stop is to a pair of twin towers north of here that sound pre-cycle. Somehow tied to the same Saurian hero, Horatius Rex.
I will minor illusion replay it so that Feather and everyone else can hear it.
If you want to refer back to him, I've got a manuscript in the libraries of his. As I understand, though, a coven of hags is squatting in the towers. They should be simple enough to deal with. Yes, they may even have some insight into the cycle I may have missed. Either way, they should be thrilled to deal with someone of my great stature and ability and wisdom. And then the message stops.
Cool. Touch the other one. Touch the other one.
I take my hand off this one and I catch it.
The same one? The same message plays again.
What the hell? Oh, go and touch the other one.
Hi, this one, a new message starts. Welcome to Modok's castle.
Pretty feng shui. Left one.
If you are a proper guest of Modok, then simply follow the hallway down the left into the sitting room. There you can find another information ball that will tell you how to safely traverse my castle and have a lovely stay at my leisure.
I've played this video game before.
We have any sort of cuisine you desire, comfortable beds to sleep in, dream as you want, and relax as you will at Modok's castle.
DNN.
Timeshare now available.
And that's basically the message. Yeah, it says, you know, and the sitting room is just located down the leftward hallway past the kitchens.
I think we should go there.
Alright, I go there. I had a quick look through as, you know, like a buddy was flying around. So, go to the sitting room. There's that
I think we should
other
go
door.
quietly past the kitchen door.
This will pad.
No,
pad
it's in the
our
kitchen
way
door.
to the-
It's not the... Oh, yeah, the hallway.
That's all
So,
the people are.
So the doors of the hallway is locked.
No, the door to the kitchen is locked.
the kitchen is locked. So, we go inside the hallway, past the kitchen, into the sitting room, and I touch that sitting room wall.
Alright, so, let's see. Okay, so,
Yeah.
the sitting room. You come to the doors that were indicated, but it is locked. Another message is in giant above the door. To enter the sitting room, merely toast to the host.
Oh, I have something to toast.
I'll shift out of wolf form because I can't toast with my hands. With no hands.
I've got no thumbs!
I bring out one of my skins of moonshine.
Okay. I
And
will pull out a flask of water.
So are you guys gonna
that's
toast it?
not toasting. You can't toast with water.
I toast
be
with
silly.
water.
Do we have a little cup or something? A shot?
Oh, you just drink from the skin.
Alright.
You go first, it's yours.
Okay. Here's.
Yourself.
It doesn't say announce
Doesn't
yourself.
matter.
It just says, to enter the sitting room, merely toast to the host.
Okay. To a long and wonderful life, Modok. May you ever be with us in this realm. Here, here.
Clunk, cluck, cluck.
I'll
toast
take
Nice, she
it.
toasted.
I'll take
I
it.
toasted. There you
You
go.
gotta actually make a
Yeah,
toast.
to Modok Magnificent, may your company be ever ours.
Insincere sounding! Cries the voice. No, I'm joking. That didn't happen. That's just me being silly. No, so you toast.
Modok, live long and prosper, the wondrous one.
Very nerdy toast. I love
Look,
it.
the host with the most. May he live long and prosper.
And yeah, as you do that, the massive sitting room doors swing open, and you're met with a whole new smell of like you imagine a Victorian gentleman's club kind of, you know, pipes You can see there's a roaring fire on the opposite side of the room. Yes, exactly.
Okay, go inside. Look for that orb.
Yes, inside the room is a roaring fire. The fire itself though is glowing blue, and will never go out.
Oh, there are pipes.
Pipes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's scents being piped in.
I mean, are there pipes?
Oh, smoking pipes.
Yeah.
Yes. On the main table, you can see the sitting room. Okay, I didn't draw it, but it's got plenty of couches of various sizes and things.
Any writing or anything in here?
Let's see. If you see sit in the comfortable furniture. Ah, here we go. So that's only if you sit down. Let's see. In the room,
I'll take a pipe.
one of the first. So you take a pipe.
Yeah.
Alright. So as you lift up the pipe, there's a small flurry of activity from the walls, as little clockwork fairies rush down and begin filling the pipe, one of them striking a match and holding it over, ready for you to smoke it. And as soon as you start the pipe off, they fly back into the little slots in the walls.
Are the chairs here human-sized or giant-sized?
It seems to be a mixture, but are you going to sit?
A big wingback leather near the fire.
Right.
My pipe.
It instantly shrinks down to comfortably fit you.
Oh, okay, I was about to say I'm looking for like a halfling size.
I'm gonna touch the other orb in the room.
Okay, let me see.
No, Wolfgang! I would listen, but I'm just...
Okay, so this blue orb, I thought that it would be a voice, the same gravelly voice. Actually, no, this is a small nasally voice. I thought that it would be prudent to upgrade the security a bit before finding out the universe was going to die, obviously. A quick trip to the Plane of Order and to some master gnomish crafters to finish the detail work, and my token system is ready. Any guest must keep their token on hand to safely go upstairs. It lets you into the guest rooms and bathrooms, so stay out of my personal spaces and there shouldn't be any trouble, you little rascals. That's the recorded message, and this orb is sitting next to a large golden slot machine, basically, with instructions just to pull down.
It's Bioshock.
So you pull down the slot, Acki goes first, I guess, and you get a small little token, little golden coin with your name printed on it. As the message pointed out, you are to keep this on your person.
Any smoking jackets? Any smoking jackets?
Yes, and they instantly change size to fit you too.
Do we recognize the voice at all?
I pulled the thing.
What? Oh, you pull. So you get one with your name printed on it.
I've got this Hugh Hefner style smoking jacket on. This is my pipe.
Are you lost? What's going on?
Mode for the aircon.
Alright.
So you get one. I imagine all of you get a token from
our
this little.
little tokens, yeah.
Okay, so with these tokens, your access to Modok's castle has increased to the second floor.
So this is probably going to allow us entrance to the kitchen?
To take care.
Or not?
Yeah, these unlock doors. I don't think they unlock doors. I think we don't get attacked if we go up there by lasers and shit.
I take my token and I say, why don't you guys check out the kitchens? I'm going to check out the library.
I think I'll join you in the library.
I think we shall all stay together, so we'll all go to the library, or we'll all go to the kitchen.
Okay, cool. I think we should have a look in the
Stop
library
trying to be
first.
ninja
Kitchen.
knowledge fucking getters.
There's noise.
Yeah, I think we need to go in there.
Yeah, I
Because
think
we're going to be
there's
in here,
probably
then
these
we're going to
little
be
clockwork
attacked.
fairy things, man.
You've got to make sure this. It could be your brother.
Okay, I know, but I'm still a little bit worried that Colton's like completely gone. So I'm not getting my hopes up at all.
Should still find him.
I would love to find him.
We check. I'm going
We
to go
need
for
to
the
check the
kitchen.
kitchen.
Let's go check
I'm
out the kitchen, okay?
Okay,
Want the
so
button to be on outers, not to be found somewhere else.
Okay.
so going down the hallway again. Let me see. I think there was something in the hallway that I might have forgotten to tell you about. Let's see. No, it's all good. I think.
She magically walked over the first time.
Yeah, you're all good. So, the doors to the kitchen areas are locked, and they are complicated, but possibly doable if someone is skilled.
I
I
will.
put my coin on it. Hungry. Oh, great
Access denied.
I stand there with my pipe.
Oh, great Modok
Talking
and
in a
wondrous
weird.
host. I am hungry.
talking in a weird accent all of a sudden, but I say, I think I've got this, boys.
Alright.
And I start trying. I take out some little pieces of
Do you
wire.
guys have lock-picking sets at all?
Pieces of wire.
Okay, I'm gonna actually increase the difficulty on this. This is gonna be
Well,
very...
if you don't have the things, you don't get your proficiency bonus or whatever. So it's just a dex, isn't it?
But you don't even have lock-picking tools.
DM sets a DC.
Here it comes, yeah.
It's like
So it's gonna be a very difficult test, but you can certainly, if you know, a crit is a crit though.
Wait, Buddy is gonna turn into a small brown spider, look in there as he's using the tools and try to aid him, use the help action, try to help guide him.
How small can this guy
Hey, that's
Tiny,
nice.
spider, right?
These are complex locks actually. These are made by master gnomish engineers.
And I can't see any traps that I would normally see.
Just go ahead and do your lock-picking check.
Just a
Just a
question.
dex.
Did we recognize that voice roll?
I just add my dex bonus.
No.
I just add the dex bonus, that's it.
Sure.
Even the second voice. That you just
Yeah, you didn't recognize any of the... Yeah, I guess the first one you can guess is Modok.
Okay.
Sounded like a giant. The second voice was,
Cultist has
unfamiliar.
taken over, maybe. Oh, did take over. Okay. So I'm gonna go just straight dex to try to do that. 15.
15. No, you are unable to unlock the doors as much as you try, but you hear a quiet voice, and then suddenly from the other side of the door.
I'll do the same thing.
You knock back. Who's out there? A very familiar voice to Zenbrix calls out.
Ah, shit. Does
Yo,
she say
mama,
something before
Get
I
away,
do?
you cultist bastards! I can outlast all of you in here! I've got the food!
We're not cultists.
Corton! Corton!
Who? Wait.
Corton, is that you? It's Zenbrix.
Lies! They've tried these tricks on me before, offering me...
Corton Oakling, as your older sister, you are going to listen to me. It's me. Who do you think would know about that one girl that you almost got into a lot of trouble with behind that bar one night? Corton, open this door right now.
Zenbrix? It can't be.
It's me, Corton. I
You
swear.
left. How? No, you can't be here.
I came looking for you.
Okay, well... Stand back. Somebody reset the security measures a couple of weeks ago, and I've been trapped in here. I'll try and get this open from my side.
This is gonna smell really bad, guys. He's been trapped in the kitchen for
Alright, so it takes a couple minutes pass by. You hear several fumbled attempts to get the locks open, and finally,
Just keep the prison expedition going, clean the airways.
one of the doors finally unlocks. And the door opens, and standing right behind it, you see tired, dirty, beaten and scarred, with an a strange colored eyeball shoved into his skull. You see your younger brother Corton, tears in his eyes in front of you.
I look at him.
I say, Corton, it's so amazing to see you, but we need to cover your eye. I just rolled up my rod towards you. Has somebody got something to cover Corton's eye with?
Use the salt that you got from thingy.
He says, one sec,
Here,
one
look.
sec,
Too big.
I'll look
It's
in
too
the bag.
big. Don't look in my
He
bag.
runs back into the kitchen and grabs a hand towel or whatever.
Okay. And then I grab him and I hug him. And I say,
he's bawling at this point. He's got weeks of emotional duress, and then even more torture, all coming out at once.
and I just pat him on his back and I say, it's gonna
Inside
be
checking.
okay.
Alright? What are you trying to do?
24. See if he's faking it.
He is not taking it.
I inside checking why wasn't he just taking a shower with like barrels of water and stuff? Do they have water in here?
Say he smelled it.
He never said he smelled. I said it might smell.
Oh, okay. Does he smell?
I don't know, maybe a little bit.
Oh, he's fine.
I pat him on his back and I'm like, Courtney, it's okay, it's okay. I'm here.
God, you don't know what it was like.
I can't imagine.
He says, God, I need...
Adrian, I got it.
I feel a story coming. We should go to the sitting room and offer him a chair and a pipe.
I need to get out of here. I've been trapped in this room for weeks. That chef, that fucking chef.
Chef?
There's a chef here?
None of you, did you try to order any food?
No.
No, you've been locked in the damn kitchen.
No, we heard noises in here. We came to see what was here.
Thank God. No, if you tried to order... Anytime someone tries to order food, that fucking monster, that clockwork being comes in here. And I guess that classifies me as some sort of meat. So, I've been dodging it for weeks now. Hiding in the cupboards, and around the cellar. Can't get into the cellar though, can't get out of the kitchen. Just me and the fucking corpse.
Corpse?
Whose
He
corpse is
points
on
to
here?
it. There's a moldering corpse sitting by one of the cabinets or whatever. It was one of my captors. Got ourselves trapped in here and I decided to take him out before he took me.
What do you mean captors, Courtney?
The cult of the void.
I was informed that you were with the cult.
Yes, they captured me.
So you were under duress, yeah?
I was on patrol trying to protect the city of Small Town, something that you obviously didn't care about enough to protect.
I'm sorry I left, Courtney.
And I was ambushed. My whole squad was ambushed.
Now hold up there, buddy. The first thing we heard about Small Town, we came right back.
I'm sorry I was gone. But we aided Small Town and they've survived.
Well, that's something, I suppose. The city still stands.
It does.
Killed 2 out of 3 hags.
We killed some of the hags.
Cult is on the run.
Which one did you kill? Which one?
We killed the mother.
and Scabatha.
Ha!
Tabitha.
Scabatha, that bitch.
Which one, like, has been looking through eye, or can all of them look through eye?
I couldn't say. They kept me in the dark about many things, but I had some skill with a lockpick, and so they brought me with them on this trip.
Gordon,
Do you have a spare lock?
I do. I've been able to fashion myself something, but really it was, I thought, safer to hide in the kitchen after a while, but as people stopped ordering food, the chef hadn't come out in a while, and every now and then I would hear the lovely sound of one of the cultists dying in the
okay.
distance.
Good
How
to hear.
far did you get exploring this place?
Not far. It fell apart rather quickly, I'm ashamed to say, but honestly, I wasn't really in a position to give them advice. They were separated, though. They all tried to go for the vault or the library and found themselves dead.
You haven't made it into the library?
Okay. Gordon, one of the first things we're gonna have to do, and I'm very, very sorry to say this, is we're gonna need to get that eye out of here.
Shink.
You just keep it covered.
No, because if Patricia has any connection to his eye, she'll know everything we're doing.
If it's covered, it's not a magic eye like that.
Unless it works like the amulet, we don't know.
If it has true sight, can't it see through fucking everything?
I can see invisible things.
See invisible things.
The true sight might help us through this castle, though.
Okay, but I'm just a little bit worried that, like, a hag might still have access to you. Are they able to control you?
No, I haven't felt anything. I've been stuck here a while. I was able to kill a couple of my captors.
Where was the eye? You found the eye. It was in
His
Scabatha's.
eye was in Scabatha's,
Yeah, she's the one that's doing it.
Did Scabatha do this to you or Patricia?
They both had their turn, I suppose, but it was Patricia who did the deed, I suppose, who put in the eye. I think it was one of their children's eyes.
I think it's fine. If Patricia knows, if Patricia is seeing us, she already knows we're here. And she's not going to come after us because she knows we're looking for her.
Well, she's
And
definitely going to send people after us because she wants the bolt of salt that's in her bag.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yes, she wants that thing in my bag.
Yeah, he's already gone through your bag.
Well, we have
He doesn't know anything.
we have plans with that one anyway. If she shows up.
I know, let's not discuss it right now.
Yeah, we'll just not discuss any plans in front of court. We'll be fine.
I'm sorry, Gordon. It's not that we don't trust you. I
It's
trust
just that we
you
don't trust you.
completely, you, but unfortunately with the eye, we have to be really careful what we say.
Can I do a cursory search of this kitchen? We're still in the kitchen, right?
Yeah, we're in the kitchen.
Can I like just search this kitchen? I want to look for hidden things and hidden doors.
I would like to order a steak.
I'm standing in the doorway.
I said it out loud.
Well, I'm standing in the
I
doorway.
want to see this
Do
thing.
that? Okay, so...
I grabbed
Gordon
Gordon.
shaking his head. No, what are you doing, you fucking...
Everybody just get out of the kitchen.
And you hear gears turning
I'm not in the kitchen.
in the other room.
We're in the kitchen.
You are, yeah.
I'm sure you would come
I'm
out
in the
because
doorway,
you
though.
haven't gone in.
No,
Same
I
as
heard
in the
Tam.
Okay.
blocking
Well,
the
you're in the
doorway.
kitchen then. I'm outside going.
Okay, so...
I'm definitely.
You hear gears turning. A large iron door slides up. And out of it comes a gleaming golden clockwork being with knives and flames blowing out of its hands.
Initiative?
It's got a kiss the cook apron around its front,
Kiss
and a
the
large poofy hat, white hat.
Nice.
Says, "Ooh, somebody wants a steak, and it looks like this kitchen's full of veal. Time to cook! Time to cook!
Jesus.
Chop, 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 chop!" And it makes its way directly toward.
Change your mind. I'll have a salad.
It's too late. Order's in. Order is locked in.
I put.
Admin privilege necessary to change order.
I grab Corton and I push him out the door. I say, Corton, get out. We'll handle this.
Alright, and you push it out the door, and it makes a beeline right toward Feather Marshal. Its noodly arms waving.
How big is it?
I'd say the size of a tall person. It's going to go ahead. I'm going to just let it make the first attack, because you guys never get attacked anyway.
Okay.
It's going to make a flamethrower attack toward. It's going to start to do a little flambe and get a nice char on the outside.
Hey,
So I like it.
Catch it. Come on, brother, catch it and throw it back.
Well, I don't want to hurt it because this is, I think, it's going to be making us food. So we don't want to break it. So everybody just get out the kitchen. Okay.
So, go ahead and give me a dex save. And was anyone standing next to near Feather Marshal?
23.
I don't know where exactly he's
What?
saying. We're in the kitchen.
Alright, so half damage, but do you have that thing yet?
Evasion.
Alright, so it's just half damage then.
Next level.
Let's see. Alright, and that's only 6 damage of flame. You're able to kind of dodge out of the way. How do you want your steak? How do you want your steak? How do you want your steak?
I
It
run out the
screeches.
door.
And you're running out the door. Everyone's running out of the kitchen.
Are we running out of the kitchen?
I'm not running out of the kitchen.
I'm in the doorway, but I'll
You
say
you
don't-
guys are not on the same page. Like,
Yeah, like, well, I never was in the kitchens. I don't understand why everybody run into somewhere where somebody wanted to get out of it. Like, you screaming and you ran out the door
Well,
and
you
Adrian
walked
walked
He
in.
didn't run out. I walked into Corton.
yeah.
Okay.
And I
Well, that was
definitely walked after her.
Oh, yeah.
Well.
Well, I wasn't in the kitchen anyway.
And I
I'll
stand
be
in the doorway
kitchen,
because I
so
always
it's
do
fine.
that.
And I get
Because
out
I
the
don't
kitchen.
trust
I say,
anything.
don't hurt this thing because it's going to be making us food later. Everybody out the kitchen.
Do you all listen to that command from your bossy de facto leader?
I'm fine. I step out. I step out. But I still hold the door open
So,
for everyone to exit because I'm afraid the
okay,
door's going to close.
I guess we'll move out of the kitchen.
If you guys want to fight this thing, we can fight it. Do you guys want to
But
kill
it's
it?
just gonna keep. We can't have this discussion. This fucking thing is gonna come and attack us.
Oh, well, we're out.
Yes, we're out.
Alright,
But I'm
so
still holding the door open because I wanted to close on
And
them.
we'll get locked again.
Why?
guess-
I pushed Corton out the minute the thing came
Yeah,
out. I pushed him
he's out, and he left, and he left.
Stay in the kitchen.
I guess maybe we'll try and get out the kitchen. I mean, I don't know what this thing's gonna do when we're out of the kitchen anyway, but okay.
Alright, give
Get
me
out
a
of the
dex
kitchen.
save as you leave the kitchen.
Attack of opportunity.
18.
Oh, yeah.
So that's half. So that is only about 6 damage.
Alright.
As well.
As Jessop exits, I slam the door closed.
She's inside
Yes,
there.
I'm
Well,
inside!
So
Okay, I don't
you're
know.
also leaving the kitchen.
I don't
Deck
know.
save.
Wait,
So
wait,
it's
wait.
flambe attack.
What I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and like roll out the door, like what's the word?
Tumble.
Disengage.
Tumble. Yeah, to tumble out the door to try and avoid
Take the
this thing's
disengage
attack.
action.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, well that's fine. You tumble out the door.
Okay.
You guys lock the door behind you.
As she tumbles, I slam it closed.
Okay. Does it lock?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's still in there. It can't get to us now. It's not gonna come out.
So obviously
Look at
auto
Gordon. Is it gonna come out?
No, you hear the sound of cooking resume inside of the kitchen. A few minutes later,
Okay.
a clockwork fairy carrying a plate of steak
Where's the meat coming
flutters
from?
off
That's from the
in
guy.
front of Feather
From
Marshal.
that fucking corpse in there.
Yeah.
Probably.
I,
There's a solid chance that that's human meat.
I wouldn't
I'm
eat
not gonna
that.
eat it. Yeah, I don't eat it.
Thank you. The fairy flies
I'm trying
away.
to see how it works.
Okay.
Alright,
Well,
well,
actually known if anybody had walked inside the bloody kitchen,
I
I'd have done that.
said
It's okay.
I walked forward toward.
So, how much longer do you guys want to keep going on this session? I think we're about 45 minutes in about now.
Yeah, it's 8:15.
keep going.
Could probably do another 10.
What did you say about the
15
library?
minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna.
20 minutes.
Well, yeah, I say, okay, Gordon, I'm really sorry about that, but sometimes my dwarven friend here lets his stomach dictate.
I put my arm around Corton and walk him toward the sitting room as Zenbrix talking to him. Walk him over to the slot machine. Pull that lever.
Corton says the little token.
Yeah, I
Alright.
give that token to him and say, keep this on.
Oh god, okay, well, from what I understand, we can go upstairs now. I remember when we first came in, first guy that tried to walk up the stairs without one of these got his feet completely sliced open.
Yeah,
The library?
I saw the blood there.
The library was similarly locked. I think you have to have a good reason to go there. I don't know.
Okay.
I have an idea. I have an idea. So I'm gonna try going.
Okay, I'll let him finish. I was just, in the middle. I've been here for a few weeks, but sure. I'll stop talking.
I have an idea what we can say to get in, but keep going.
Now, from what I understand, we can't get to the master bedroom with just these. But we can get to the guest rooms.
Okay.
As for the master bedroom, I'm not entirely sure how to get in, but I know that if we can get there, there is a lot of good stuff in there. The cult leaders, they were very intent on getting in there.
The library.
No, the main room.
The library and the master bedroom.
Oh,
In
the
the
master
master
bedroom.
But, of course, the reason we're all here right now, I think, is the vault. I don't know how to open that. There's a strong gate blocking it down the hallway.
I'm not really worried too much about the vault. You know me and money.
Down the
It's not
hallway?
really a big thing for me.
Yeah, me
Down
either.
the shoulder.
It's on the second floor.
Oh, okay.
Second floor.
Mm.
Do the
That's
rock
just
eyebrows.
upstairs.
Acki's,
Okay.
Honestly, Gordon, that what we're trying to find is some information that's in this library. I could totally understand if you're not up for like exploring right now, though.
No, with all the death I've seen, I want to know what the fuck that these monsters were after. They were willing to do what caused all this trouble for.
Okay, cool.
And if we can get into that vault, then I think that we might just be able to.
Can
has to be
I?
like
Sorry,
some real
can I insight check him?
Yeah, sure.
See if he's being controlled by a hag or something.
It has to be working with weapons of that heterosexual Rex.
Heterosexual.
I just can't remember their name.
Do you want me to actually tell you?
17.
Do you want me to tell you?
No.
Hieronymus Rex.
Horatius.
Horatius.
Horatius
I
Rex.
said
Sorry,
Horatius.
yeah.
Interesting.
I couldn't remember either of those now.
Okay.
The king of the
17.
hatred.
Is he being controlled by a hag? Is that why he's so intent on getting in the vault? Or is this literally just him and his curiosity? Which, like me, always gets us into trouble, us Oaklings.
It's impossible to tell, but you can tell that being here for this long has kind of altered his mental state a little bit.
Okay.
You can tell he probably sees this vault as, you know, this is the reason why we're here. I
Why
want to see it
everything bad has
through.
happened to him, and yeah.
Corton, when was the last time you ate something? Do you want some rations?
I'm fine. I was in the kitchen the whole time.
And it was
Were you eating?
I've eaten. There's vegetables. There's
Okay.
fruits.
I
There's,
had him
there's
to
other
steak.
food. No, thank you.
So, just let me run my idea by you.
Go for it.
If we need a good idea to get into the library, a good reason, I think if we praise Modok and say that we would like to learn more about him, maybe his memoirs, and discover what a great man he was, and his personal writings.
That would be the best reason around.
I think we need
Yeah.
to search everywhere first, that we don't have to go through dangerous doors and then come back.
And you say all the doors were dangerous? Like, pretty much everything is dangerous.
A lot of places to walk now where we can, still upstairs.
He taps the blue orb again, which repeats the message. The guest rooms are open. The upstairs areas are open. The bathrooms are free. As is the courtyard.
There's more clues up there as to how to get into the
Wardrobe?
But
courtyard out the back, under the stairs.
Okay.
On
the
ground floor.
but the library.
What does it say above the door? Is anything in it?
Of the library? No doors, but there's just a small little metal rod, I guess, that juts out above it.
Right.
I know one of the other cultists were able to get in there, but I don't know how. I just heard sounded like an explosion of some sort.
Okay, I want to see what Feather does.
Any marks anywhere? On the floor, on the wall?
Next to me.
Where are you guys right now?
Standing.
I guess we've gotten close to the stairways, but
Yeah.
Yeah, we're by the
Turn the
stairs,
stairs.
looking, but I'm looking directly into the library.
The library's closed, but you're looking like at the door and the wall and all that
There's a
area.
door.
Okay, I missed something correctly. I just heard you say there's no doors, there's just a metal rod sticking out.
Oh no, that's the bedroom too.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, above the bedroom there's a metal rod jutting out.
It's the master bedroom.
Yes, I didn't. It would be like right about above the door, and then in front of the library though, it looks like a porthole shut up above it, but
And that's like, what, 60
no words or
feet
anything.
up or something?
It's quite high up.
It's boarded up, is it?
shut.
Yeah, like gosh, I guess it would be something like.
So I said, Jesse, why don't you get on your broom and go have a look at that?
You know, kind of like something like that, but with metal
Okay.
plates.
Don't forget to laugh as you fly up.
All right, I'll get on the broom and I'll just hover up a bit to see if I can inspect that whole thing.
As he flies
more.
up, I put a pointy hat on his head and turn his skin green.
There's a just a solid metal door that doesn't. You don't see any buttons or anything to open it.
Do you want to
So-
touch one on top of the stairs?
I'm gonna hover just a little bit away from the lobby. Hey, I'm gonna give it a go.
Get into the library.
Oh, great servants of Modok, we beseech you access to the library. We wish to learn more about our illustrious host and his great achievements, and we wish to read your personal memoirs and learn more about your master.
Access denied.
Well, I tried.
Castle is on lockdown mode after the vault was tampered with. To reset, need admin privileges in master bedroom.
Okay.
Thank you for your information.
Nice.
Okay.
I
Go
walk
touch the
away.
one at the top of the stairs.
What?
Yeah,
Go touch the one at the top of the
orb,
stairs.
top of the
The
stairs.
small metal rod jutting out above the bedroom.
No, the
The
orb.
orb at the top of the stairs.
Okay, yeah, the
Yeah.
orb.
Okay, go up there, touch it.
Okay, let me check.
I follow him up, but I'll make
list.
sure I'm off the stairs before he touches it.
I think stairway orb. I think I wrote
823.
Here we go. I know. Let's see. You touch the orb, you hear Modok's voice. I no longer fear the dreams. I crave them now. Secret little glimpses into time. But do they show me the past or the future? It's clear though now, the ordning is no more, and soon the All-Father will return. I've kept my notes on the All-Father in my study. It's his enemy that I must learn more about, this Void Naga. The Yuan Ti may know more. I would like to learn more from the other giant kin as well, but without the ordning, I dare not approach another one. I must decide soon. Should I land in the Driftwood, or should I seek out the Kepler house instead?
So this is a flying castle. But how do we control it?
Master reset.
Admin privileges.
In the master bedroom.
Which has a sneaky little... I'll go look in these guest rooms.
Yeah, I want to check out the guest rooms too.
So,
Let's all have a look.
the guest rooms are as magnificently appointed as the rest of the castle, and there is another glowing orb at the entrance there. I would say that's probably not an accurate number of beds. There's probably a few more than that. But each bed has its own separate private room. Above each bed is a small little crystal hanging from a bronze rod. But other than that, there's not a whole lot of other extra info, basically. It's just where guests would sleep.
Those rods look the same as the one that's above this door.
No, that's just like a lighting
Light bulb.
fixture, basically.
Yeah.
It's a lighting fixture, but it ends in a crystal instead of a bulb.
What was that? What was that? The first orb said when we came in something about enjoying your dreams.
No, he is enjoying the dreams.
Oh, well, there was a... Yes, one of the things
we
that Modok...
entered.
Well, okay, so you touched the guest one?
When we came in, it said...
The guest room orb describes many of the amenities that you can expect while staying in Modok's castle, including room service, massages, personalised scents, and you can control what kind of dream you would like with the crystals hanging above the bed. Just tap the coin to it, and you can pick the dream that you would like.
Ooh, sexy VR.
Basically, yeah, it's basically VR for his guests at nighttime to amuse themselves.
I would like to have a dream about how to open the guest bed. Master bedroom.
Gotta go to sleep.
My word.
Guys, let's go have a look down the other side of the hallway.
Okay.
Around the room. What's down there, Gordon?
Right, let's see, down this way?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not 100%. I know there's a room that has lots of alchemical ingredients, botany, things like that. And then another room that seems to be a forge of some sort, I guess, in case his guests want to get their armor worked on. They all run on automatic systems, though. Pretty much everything in this castle does.
Well, let's go have a look at the alchemical room.
Sure, I don't think I've been to that. I haven't been to that one yet.
Okay.
Haven't
let's
really
go
been
have
up
a
here.
look. Yeah. Are we all going yet?
I think so.
Right?
What do you think of me trying to make some shadows and afterwards teleporting into the master bedroom?
Making shadows?
Well, just looking
Well,
at shadows.
can you teleport where
under
you
the
can't
beds
see?
Or, there's a door?
Yes, Marcus.
Yeah, it's closed, or else you can just walk
Where's
in.
the no door one with the rod in front of it?
There's no place with no door with a
They all have doors.
Just
Let me
Okay, never mind that.
add
Okay, draw them in for me then.
right here.
It said earlier there's like somewhere.
No, metal
You can
rod.
see right through it.
And then the door is closed. I just didn't
Okay.
draw them closed.
Okay.
But yeah, the bedroom's the one with the metal rod above it, and there's no doorknob. There's nothing on it. There's doors, but no obvious way to open them.
Okay, well, I want to have a look. I want to check out that alchemy room. See
Right.
what's in it.
The alchemy room is actually unlocked when you get in.
Awesome.
Inside is another cultist's corpse. Gordon just kind of shoves it off to the corner. You don't need to look at that.
Are there any tools, cutting tools, anything we could use? Maybe.
There should be an
Surgery.
alchemy room. I mean,
Yeah, I'd say the alchemy room, the mortar and pestles, all the regular ingredients for mixing things, chopping up herbs, things like that. But the main feature is a large system. A large, looks like bronze or gold metal plated system that will mix whatever ingredients you ask if it has them in stock.
Awesome.
Is there anything already pre-made and labeled anywhere around here?
Well, there is a glue blowing orb in the room that, once touched, lists off a few of the ingredients that are available to guests. You can make a healing poultice, something to make you tougher, something to make you faster, things to make you smarter for improved conversation with someone as mighty as Modok.
Okay.
Things like that, but as if you want real advanced stuff, like poisons and spider walking and stuff, you've got to break the system and
Okay.
and unlock the more advanced recipes.
Fucking amazing.
This is that show with Jennifer, what's her name, and the other guy on the ship alone.
Oh, like
Yes.
passengers?
Yeah, Passengers. And he could only open like cereal and coffee for food every day because he
He was
was
a
not.
lower, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Great Castle of Modok. I have a query. Is anybody here able to assist with repairs to humanoid life forms?
Nah, there's not really any response. You're just kind of talking to the walls.
Computer to medbay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta get to the right
okay,
spots.
let's-
That's right.
I think this is what we should do. I think we've all been traveling for a long time. Gordon, you're probably tired from fending off that chef.
I'll have PTSD for years.
Yeah.
He says with a cheery smile on his face with a thumbs up.
Yes, you will. Maybe we should just have a quick look in the room next door and then just have a sit down and relax for a couple hours and then let's.
Agreed.
I agree that caution is the best way, but you don't want to reset the security here or these tokens become worthless and we can't get downstairs again safely.
Yeah.
So we don't want to make any big errors.
So we want to really think about this. We need to think a lot before we start doing anything.
Yeah, I agree. Take a rest.
It'd be a lot fucking better if they didn't fucking kill Modok, the person that understands how to get through this system naturally. But I think
Right?
we'll take it easy.
When they leave the room, I hang back slowly. I stab the corpse with the dagger, and I say, "In the name of Kunla, awaken." And I ask him,
People need to start noticing when Acki hangs back.
Yeah.
and I ask, when
Make
the
us roll
spirit,
perception checks.
when
Roll for it.
by that which everyone leaves.
I think if he does that, everyone can roll a perception if they want to actually look for Acki, but
I'm pretty sure
what is he
every
doing? What are
single
you
one of
asking
us
this
looking
ghost
for
to?
Acki the whole time.
Is Gordon one of you?
He was captured, he's a slave.
He's a slave.
He's
we see-
defiant, though.
But he was
He's
helping me.
lying in the corner when we came in.
It was either that or the whip.
Maybe it was looking for
Very
it.
Yeah, you were.
Thank you.
But wait, what about my wife and kid?
Okay, so I think this is a good stopping point. We are in the belly of Modok's castle. The way forward is a little unclear, but there's the promise of great treasure and great knowledge if they succeed. So, stay tuned for next week. It'll be maybe even better than this one. No promises.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!